All right, everyone, here we go. We are coming back, and we are going to have race 2 between Sasquatch and Sailing Up. Looking forward to this. And the runners are getting their countdown in the race room, so we'll be starting again soon. We had that race 1 win by Sasquatch. We got, looks like, the exact same settings for race 2. So that full countdown, full area, random boss, medium difficulty, random escape, random morph, random start. So again, random everything. I doubt everything will be as nice this time around. I have a feeling we'll see the seed probably be a little bit more trolly, because it was super nice to them last time. Even though it kind of put charge in a difficult spot if you're not comfortable with that wave gate glitch. However, you never know. These seeds can play out very different from time to time. Hopefully we have a great race here. Once again, we're going to have an Upper Norfair start. Again, I am Vincent RTA. Kevin Asterix will be back with us in a second. He is busy letting the dogs out, and Sailor is going to check. I do like that Sailor checks this just to know that croc escape. She knows it's just E. Okay, again, we're getting morph right off the bat. Okay, so late morph. No, not a thing. All right. Nothing exciting in the start at all. We've got morph. Both runners are on the same path, same area. But both runners having charge changes everything about the future of this seed. So I would say that's a pretty big difference so far. It means we're not going to have to backtrack into Wavegate. Croc with 2 items, but this is way too low of an ammo loadout to take down Croc, so going to have to exit out. I hope Sailor, if she goes and checks this, knows that she can get out right away. We do have charge. We have PB in charge, but we have charge.
Well, charge beam, but you got what you wanted this time, Vince. As Croc is holding some items.
My thing has always bet on Croc. So, I hope Croc is loaded. I hope Croc is just like everything. But the problem is we're on 1 tank, so we can't really check we don't have grapple, so we can't really check the space behind.
I'm gonna laugh if Croc E-Tank location is where we get our first major, and like Indiana Jones or like Croc PBs is where the second one is. God, that would be terrible.
I mean, I said you were busy fulfilling the answer to that age-old question of who let the dogs out. I was saying it's very likely this seed to be a little bit more trolly than the last one.
Yeah, the last seed for a random start and a random morph was much more straightforward than a lot of the seeds that I've played. But yeah, very nice for Sailor taking down Croc. Mention in chat that every charge is 2 steps back for Croc. Every missile is 1. So it'll be interesting to see what items our runners are even going to check. You can go to Cosine Room, which is actually, it's a very dangerous room with the acid there. But Cosine is really the only place they can check right now.
Cosine isn't bad as long as you're patient. If you're trying to rush it, it's a bad idea. But with 1 tank, that's scary.
Now, can you deboost off those bugs or the rippers right there? Like, can you do a deboost and get to the Croc PV location?
I don't.
I wonder if you could get those bugs to go up and up, like if you just kind of manipulate them from that platform there, get the bugs to go up. You can guide them up. Okay. I feel like that's a really tough scenario. But yeah, that's pretty much the only items that we can get. You can get cosine and PBs, but no supers, so you can't GGG. Yeah, it's a really high level deboost. Like, it's certainly not easy. Looks like Sasquatch knows it though and is going to go for it. Wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
This could be game breaking right there.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
All right.
Okay,
So
let's go.
I hate to say it, but I don't think Sailor's going to get that for a really long time. That's not good.
So I'm going to go say it again. I've said it quite a few times already, but always bet on Croc. Wow.
Right?
Or the other version of that, which is always be Crockin'.
Yeah, they can't get grapple right now though because they don't have any way to green gate. Oh, they do have supers. They can green gate. Yeah. They can green gate glitch now. Wow. Yeah, please be up logic there because that will help Sailor get that gravity suit. So it looks like she might be maybe she'll be the first to realize that she can GGG. I hope she can do it because then we can get grapple. And if that's up logic, then that can help Sailor get her gravity suit. And nope. Dang. This is a crappy green gate glitch though. 5 supers, lots of farming.
That's rough.
I mean, I gotta tell you right now, like if I'm Sasquatch, Sailor died. If I'm Sasquatch, I am sticking with this GGG until I get it. This could be a very important item, and he might be smart enough to realize that that could have your up logic there.
I like this. Also getting the save here with the full supers.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty dangerous, even if you get the GGG. And it's probably smart to save scum it, because if he gets burned and grapple is nothing, and that it's Indiana Jones that has it.
Then you have a quick exit, yes.
Yeah. We could be here for a hot minute, though. This is one of those gates that I just hate.
Especially with such a low count.
Yeah. I still can't believe that deboost, how quickly Sasquatch got it.
Yeah, that was like second or third attempt and just made it look easy.
I mean, calm, cool, and collected. Yeah, I would think the GGG is required. I don't... Oh, is Sasquatch just gonna go? Just gonna go. Heck. Yeah, I don't think I would go. I don't... Oh, he's gonna check this item. Maybe that's what the save was for. Woof! PBs! Now he knows that something has to be at either Indiana Jones or Grapple. Yeah, I feel like these Choozo settings are some of the trolliest randos I've ever played. I have truly enjoyed this tournament so far. I think it's been a pleasure to watch. But
one of the craziest I've seen this entire tournament is the one that we've been referring to as the incident at Croc.
Yeah.
Which I believe it might have been Sasquatch. It was Exact Science and her opponent, and it was a The charge was at Croc Escape, and Croc was required to get Morph.
Was that Baja Blood versus God? Who was
Yes,
that
it was
against?
Baja.
Versus Exact Science, I think.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Baja
that was a heck of a race.
Where neither of them realized it until like a half hour in, when they had to reset back of one of the earlier settings. Pretty much start all over and then move forward.
God, I feel so bad for Sailor right now, especially because we have a Meridia transition. But at least there's also an Upper Norfair, you know, maybe can get significantly through the game. Maybe just, hopefully she remembers that at some point she's going to have to go back. Oh, God, how's she going to get through here with no energy? That's right.
Yep, getting that gravity is so huge.
That's like, I feel so bad for Sailor. Like, that's just a heck of a...
Unfortunately, she only finds Grav if she can do that deboost.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. Like, maybe she'll go back and do that GGG, and maybe it'll be something crazy like, you know, space jump, bombs. Yeah, the GGG has to be something.
You don't appreciate how important high jump is in movement until you're in areas where you're used to having it and you don't.
Yeah. I feel like, could you imagine if that power bomb pack at Croc Escape is like the only, or at Croc E-Tank is the only pack of power bombs in the seed?
That would be brutal.
Back. Probably looking for E-Tanks right now to get there. Oh, you can't get out of there, Sailor. You've soft locked yourself. Heck.
No. I agree with farming up a little bit here. Meridia can still do some damage. Not as bad as Lower Norfair, but...
I mean, Sasquatch's got to be happy he's got that gravity suit. It's going to do a little damage reduction, but not too much. This still sucks. Like, still very dangerous. Like, I think maybe this crab could get him. Yeah, watch out for the crab, bro.
Not Sasquatch. He's just like, you know what? YOLO. Like,
dude, Sailor is nuts trying to go this way. Like, oh, the crab is 30 with gravity?
I can't do this.
Yeah, I think she's just having a hard time figuring out what to do with the seed. Wow, Sasquatch is really good at these. Wait, what was it? A 3-tile jump there?
Mm-hmm. He's had it a couple of times already. That's not an easy. That's an extremely quick input. It's really impressive.
Wow, that was a really good jump. Holy crap.
Okay.
That's a tight gravity jump right there. Sasquatch has some skills.
This is what I've seen from Sasquatch in his races, though. He's, like I said, I wasn't kidding earlier when I said this is going to be a runner that when he spends a little bit more time and, you know, practicing these, running these types of seeds, he'll be a runner I think we're going to see contend.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard, I haven't even heard of Sasquatch until this tournament. Definitely impressing me with just his overall ability at the game.
With 10 supers and that E-tank, how close are you to thinking, I'm going to go back to Croc? And Baja's saying that this is his first Super Metroid Randomizer tournament. That's awesome. Like, competing this well, playing this well, showing off those skills, like, yeah, it's just going to be, it's kind of like Exact Science. This is her first tournament. Like, you're starting to see more and more runners join this community, and it's only going to get better. The quality of play is awesome.
Oh my God.
Turtle. Oh, the things you hold. Last race. It was
like,
ice.
Dude, Sasquatch, just smile or something. Like, you're crushing this game.
Did we see what that other item was? Because I did not.
Yeah, it was just an E-tank.
Okay.
But I think at this point, thank you for the raid, SpeedGaming 3. Appreciate it. I think at this point, it would be worth, it would definitely be worth Sasquatch to go back to Croc and see what was left behind.
I agree. And for those of you joining us, this is...
Because we know a power bomb pack is there.
Yes. Now, for those of you joining us, this is race 2 between Sasquatch and Sailor Nep in our Super Metroid Choozo Randomizer, where players get to decide ahead of time what all their settings are going to be. And we've got... Is that Wave?
I didn't happen to see.
Chat, you guys seem to see... it's Phaser.
Phaser.
Okay. Space Laser! We'll never see that get picked up.
Quite a shame, actually. I think Spazer is an underrated beam.
You know what? Spazer is the best beam you can have when you have no other beams. I'll give it that.
It's a good way of putting it, Vince. Yeah, if I was Sasquatch D-Web, I would totally go back to Croc and find some PBs. Although with Criteria, there's a high volume area, and you know, a lot of stuff is gated though. Like, don't go through this door. Like, yeah, this might be bad. I think I'm going back to Croc if I'm Sasquatch, because if he goes through that door, he might not be able to get back.
Oh yeah, because you need power bombs to get back. So instead, he's going to have to execute this gravity jump.
Really good gravity jumps.
Yeah, you know what? I have a feeling Sasquatch is a player who's been kind of like like for those in the community know him, Junie June does a lot of crazy randomizer stuff, but doesn't race really a lot. So then when he does show up, he does some of the tricks that are just like extra stupid hard and makes them look easy because he does them all the time. I'm feeling Sasquatch has been that kind of player that's been working on a lot of these tricks and just finally felt comfortable enough to go, you know what? I am ready to play in one of these tournaments. Right, Sailor does get back up here and is going to try this gate glitch again. No, that's the running gate glitch. That one's really tough. Oh, Sasquatch takes a death.
Does have that save in West Meridia, though. Oh, no, he doesn't? Wait a minute. I thought he saved.
Ooh.
Well, that sets it back quite a bit. Well, that sucks.
Oh, no. That's all the way back before. Oof. Well, at least he knows right where Varia is. But now we're going to see both runners kind of in the same place now.
Sasquatch still up one item, but this could be a battle for what in the heck is behind the grapple beam.
I am just going to say I'm sorry to the runners now for my comment at the beginning of this race saying I'm kind of guessing the seed's going to be trolly because it's been really trolly.
And Sasquatch is out of there again.
I'm surprised at this. I like I know at 5 it's really rough, but
with that death, like I'm totally doing this GGG all day until I find it. Like you skipped it the first time, like you might as well just.
that's something I don't know. That's one of the few things that I actually feel pretty comfortable with the green gate glitch and getting it pretty consistently. I know it can be tough.
Yeah, it's kind of like I think Glove said it the best, where the green gate glitch is it's either the easiest hard trick in the game or the hardest easy trick in the game.
That's a great way to put it. There are plenty of other things that other tricks in this game that I cannot do at all. I cannot get my mock balls in place at all.
I hate the green gate glitch. Either I get it in 1 super or like 30. There's like no in between.
Even Lies and Gasoline coming in. Sometimes you get a first try, sometimes it takes 14 tries. Yeah, that's
word. Did you see Sasquatch in the race room? LOL.
Sasquatch in the race room just said this start. Yeah. So the runners are definitely feeling trolled. Troll-la-la. Well,
on Sailor, I want her to hit this green gate so bad.
If you are Sasquatch at this point, you've got your gravity suit, you got Varia. You don't have. Oh no!
Oh my god, are you kidding?
Oh.
What?
That just hurt.
Are we back in Norfair? Do the GGG again. Mama Turtle's brutal. Let me tell you, Mama Turtle hits hard.
Do the GGG.
Oh, Sailor.
Going for it.
Get there.
Sailor looking like she's going to abandon it. And the Sailor's response is simply agreed. You know what? This one's probably extra tough because there's no flat ceiling to call that against, so it's a little bit more difficult visually.
Yeah, this is one of those gates that's just a little bit harder to hit than the other ones. Like this gate, and I feel like the West Meridia gate just in the vanilla game just suck.
I feel like I need to go practice this one because I have a feeling, because I'm watching this, it's going to happen to me at some point, and if I'm not ready for it.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I would agree. I don't even know why, but the GT Classic gate is just like, yeah, it's the one you practice. That makes sense. Plus, I think there's a more normalized setup. There's not really a normalized setup for this gate. At least I don't feel like there is. I do the falling gate glitch for this one. Like, you kind of want to line up. See, with these sprites, I wouldn't know how to do it, but you kind of want to line Samus's knee up, like, kind of like where the color changes on the gate, and then just kind of jump up, fall down, and then kind of push Samus forward and try to fire that super through the gate. And Crane, you know I don't practice. You've watched me enough, but still.
This is obviously something this has got to be very, very, very okay. Is Sailor gonna go find that info out? I think so. I think it's worth having this info. Okay, so is he gonna go get the he's gonna go get the E-Tank first this time, which I agree with this.
Right. I think Sasquatch is going to get this awesome E-Tank and then go and do... I think he's going to go and get the PB from Croc. Like, with Varia's suit and gravity, you're okay with one tank to do that. Oh wait, you still got to go to Mama Turtle and get Varia again.
I would definitely go get that Varia, because it also opens up the option of going back to Norfair and potentially going to explore Bubble Mountain.
Oh, I feel so bad for Sailor. This is a hard seed for an experienced runner. Like, let alone, like, this is brutal.
Yeah, and you know, it's probably requiring some things that maybe she just isn't comfortable with, and that's obviously going to make, like, just even getting past this initial difficulty just feel brutal and feel extra difficult, way more difficult than it should be.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be something good at grapple. Sailor, you can't, unfortunately, like, there's nothing you can do here. Like, you would need Ice Beam, High Jump Boots, or something. Ice Beam or High Jump Boots. You need
High Jump Boots at the minimum.
You gotta.
I've seen someone do this with High Jump Boots.
You could do it if you had ice and then you supered a crab and were able to freeze it a little off the ground, but that's pretty hard to do.
Yes.
So while Sailor works this out, I'm very curious to see if Sasquatch ends up getting power bombs from anywhere or does decide to make his way back to Crocomire. I hope she knows GGG is in the logic. Sasquatch is taking a save this time.
I think taking that save is necessary right now, like, especially after all the time lost before. Now that he's got Varia, that's, you don't want to be losing that. And this is, man, let's not be understated how, I mean, he's going to pull this off. It's going to take a second. How difficult this is.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that jump without power bombs or bombs. This. Oh,
there it is. Oh.
I mean, honestly, this seed seems evil, but to be perfectly honest, like, that green gate sucks with 5 supers, but it's really not that bad. It's really not as trolly as it's... No offense to the runners, but it's really not as trolly as they're making it. I hate to sound like a jerk.
No, I get it. And it's what should be their focus.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that Sasquatch broke logic as hard as he did with the, you know, with getting that gravity early, he's making plays that he shouldn't necessarily because he got gravity the way he did. I'm almost wondering if grapple is vanilla.
Well, it's got to be. I mean, it's got to be grapple, bombs, or space jump. Or, well, it couldn't even be speed booster, because there has to be a way to get that gravity suit that's not the D-boost, because that D-boost is not in logic. At least I don't think it is. So I'm pretty sure that it has to be maybe high jump, I don't know, but I think it has to be bomb, space jump, or grapple.
Idle saying, we've seen many harder seeds that are easier than this. Yes, we have definitely seen seeds with hard logic settings, and they are not as trolly as this.
I gotta say, I think that medium difficulty has been some of the hardest difficulty we've seen in the game in the tournament, and Sasquatch is going back for that. Absolutely realizing it.
Sailor, I think, is just trying to figure out what do I do?
It's just has to get this green gate. I mean, it's a crappy trick, but Like, I'm not going to go in the chat, but I almost want to go in the chat and be like, come on, Sailor, don't give up. Just get a little closer to the gate. I mean,
Yeah.
it's worth a 2-minute tutorial. Seriously. And yeah,
You know what?
Sasquatch has more supers now.
With the time that she sat there, maybe she was watching it. Is it? There it is.
Here we go.
Okay, so when he's in the hardest situations doesn't react, but there he reacts, finally getting this glitch. Okay, you know what? She had to be thinking more about her approach, because this is a different approach than she was taking. Come on, get it,
please.
But that's high jump boots. Okay.
I hope Sailor can catch up on that, but right there. So if I'm Sasquatch right now, I'm totally getting those power bombs from Croc V-Tank.
I agree. I would take the safety save, because you never know, you might have bad movement on the way back, but I would definitely go get those power bombs. And look at this. Amen. She finally got through. It was just a matter of a different and better approach, and both runners, this is crazy. Both runners essentially get through that green gate around the 30-minute mark.
Well, I can't say that I expected it to take this long, but I'm very, very happy that both of these runners have done that.
You know what? I am too, because I have a feeling there was a...
Oh, no. How's Sailor going to get out of here safely?
At 39 health? Oh, no.
You can't go this way, Sailor. Not without gravity suit. Oh, God, I don't want her to have to do that again. No, YOLO jump was probably not a good idea. Get out of there. Oh, God. Oh,
Please. Oh, Lord. Please help her. Do not let her die. Oh, please be careful.
No. Oh, thank God. Just roll under him. Just roll under him. Oh, God.
Give her a full health drop, please.
Oh, my God. That was the most clutch thing I've ever seen.
No!
No!
Oh. No.
Oh, not like this.
Don't commentators, why us? We did not want that to happen. No. All right, well, you know what? Okay, at the very least, she knows she can do this now. She knows this is her way forward. So there's that, at least that positive. And she has a better idea how to do first.
Wow.
Now it's just easy.
Nailed it.
Now hold on to all this health. Come on.
Oh my God. I believe. I gotta tell you, we gotta give Sailor the Perseverance Award for like just keep going at it. Holy crap.
Yes, because that, like, I know if this were a practice seed, I would have given up a while ago. Just been like, yeah, no, just no. YOLO, jump. Much safer plan this time.
I just hope she gets her gravity suit.
I don't know if she can pull that off. Does a high jump boost give you? Probably doesn't give you access to that, right?
Not unless you do the D boost.
She's not messing around this time. Just charge shots, die all of you.
I think I would have pseudo screwed, but still. But with high jump, unfortunately, with like high jump boots, she can get through that West Meridian transition.
Yes, But you say, you know, the pseudo screw, and I know runners have forgotten about that in very important times. Like there was a runner that was stuck in plasma room and totally forgot about the pseudo screw. So like that can be something runners maybe just again aren't comfortable with. Oh yes, okay, that's right. High jump does give her this.
All right, let's go. I forgot that you could do that run and jump without speed.
So that was okay. So the green gate glitch was 100% required in this seed.
And please don't die to
Required by
this.
logic.
Ah, boy. And the thing is she's going to have to go. Well, we did notice. So she's going to have to go and get Varia's suit from Mama Turtle.
Yes.
And we did see a PB pack now that Sasquatch picked up in Bubble Mountain.
Yes.
So
The
she
ones
either
behind
has to make it
Croc
out to Bubble Mountain. So this is interesting. So, you know, Sasquatch has quite a big lead right now, but it's not insurmountable. I mean, it could just be some kind of routing. Oh no, please don't.
No, you can't. No.
Please don't. Oh God.
You can't get enough momentum to get back with 51 health.
Okay, well, I did not see this coming. Yeah, I know she has high jump boots, but oh, she has gravity too. Oh shoot.
Okay, she did save, so hopefully she realizes that's not possible right now.
I think it is, but I think it's pretty tough.
I mean, if it is, it's extremely tight.
Yeah, with Varia, it's pretty much free.
I don't get this. Both times Sasquatches went and checked speed with no majors left.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting, especially with Charge Beam.
She's trying it again.
Might just want Ridley ammo, hoping for some supers, or maybe hoping for a PB pack. I got to give Sailor some credit, though. She's really working pretty hard here. So, but I think it's still probably... Yeah, it's too hard to be worth it. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I got to imagine 36 minutes in, you haven't really left the first 3 or 4 rooms you've been in. You got to be pretty tilted here. I just hope she kind of gives up on this and hope she finds powerbomb packs somewhere else.
She goes. Okay.
Yeah, because she can go through Cathedral and Bubble Mountain. We know that. No, don't go this way. Well, yeah, go this way. Get Varia. That's what I mean. Yeah. Sorry.
Yep, this will give her Varia now that she's got that gravity.
Yeah.
She's got gravity and high jumps. So this is even easier now. Where when Sasquatch had to do this, it was much harder.
Right. Oh, heck. She just got nailed by that crab. Don't. Oh. Definitely going to check the beach item.
Yeah, beach item. Watering hole is not likely, as I doubt she has that 3 that super tight jump.
Oh geez, I'm getting so nervous here.
Yeah, this is where
I know she's got a stake down there, but I'll tell you what, Sailor is learning some combat.
Yes. But yeah, well, and this is one where, you know, knowing the pseudo screw would help because it would be a much easier path through this.
Yeah. I don't even know, can you pseudo? I don't even know if you can pseudo screw the fish without taking damage.
I'm not sure. Oh, Sasquatch decides to pick up that trash can.
I mean, I would. This early in the run. I know MST does not like the trash tanks, but I'm a big fan. That just must be the RBO lover in me.
You know, here's the way I look at it. Like, you got 3 E-tanks, and well, I mean, actually, you got the other E-tank right afterwards. I don't know. Like, you got both suits, so it's a little less impressive. But okay, and it looks like Sailor Nep. Wait, where's she going?
I don't know, but I really hope she does Mama T. Maybe looking for Mama Turtle?
Oh, you know what?
She's looking for Mama Turtle.
Okay. Maybe just not sure where she needs to go here. Come on, just down there. And watch out for these space pirate fools. All right, good. She's in.
Well, I mean, she can go in there. Just don't shoot Mama Turtle. I mean, as long as you don't shoot the babies and you don't heck with Mama Turtle, you're going to be fine. You have to activate Mama Turtle before she does anything.
Sees that Varia.
She's going to be so happy to find that Varia, but so sad that she only has 9 energy and no way to get that E-Tank. But, yeah, no way to get that E-Tank.
That's not going to stop her from trying, because this seed is something. This race has been a lot about Sailor just continuing to try.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that makes you good at this game. Not giving up and just kind of pushing through seeds.
Got to be really careful here, because these pirates will...
Oh, dang.
Do exactly that.
Feels bad, man. This is the kind of seed that when you play that you feel like you're being punished for something you didn't do.
Sasquatch gets screw attack from Mission Impossible. Yeah, having the knowledge is big here for sure. And she knows right where to go now. Already figured out from that first... stay away from those crabs.
God, yeah, and I have to agree with Azure about that slope there. That slope totally screwed her over. So I get the Mama Turtle E-Tank in my RBO run, so I kind of like know how to manip around those pink pirates to not get hit, but it's really, really hard to avoid it, especially the pirate that she's going to get to right there. That pirate is really hard to avoid.
Especially since he fires on you early because... You know, someone about the seed that pirate woke up and chose violence. This seed woke up and chose violence today.
This seed's pretty mean.
All right, so, wow, all the E here, because even the missiles below the bridge is more E. Wow. That's way too much. That's almost too much E. Then again, we did see that be important last time around.
Sailor did a really good job getting around a pirate this time. I'm not sure. No, don't. What are you doing? Just
killing it.
Just get out of Meridia. I feel like Sailor wants to hurt herself here. Six tanks in a mailbox. I love it.
6 tanks in a mailbox.
Sasquatch picking up all the E-tanks right now. Going, I ain't messing around.
Wow. That's very comfortable E. Now, Sasquatch has got all the E for himself. None for Sailor. I hope she finds some soon.
Well, the thing is she could find it right there in Crab Supers, but I don't know if she knows how to do the jump morph. And if she hits this crab, I think she's done for. Yeah, 30 damage. So, no, Sailor.
Ugh.
Oh, gosh.
Honestly, she needs to grab that Varia and just get out of Meridia for the time.
I think she's just going to be staring at the dot done, hoping Sasquatch is heckin' done pretty soon.
I have a feeling with him making the comment of this start, she knows that's not happening right now.
Just wondering how long she's got to suffer through this nonsense.
So we do have one item in Red Bryn. All right.
This is the kind of seed that makes you be a better player of this game.
Oh no!
Oh, son of a gun.
Mama is awake and angry.
Yeah. I'm not feeling good about this.
Doesn't she do 2 tanks? Without suits?
Without suits, yeah. I definitely one-hit KO range at 14.
I think the Varia website really needs to look at how it approaches the harder versus medium difficulty, because yeah, this is just straight up crazier than any of the harder difficulty seeds I've seen. This is unreal. There's ice on the back of Gauntlet. Okay.
So this is medium difficulty, meaning if you can get through the first like 5 minutes, like look at that. And bombs, like Sasquatch is getting everything right now.
Yeah, I would definitely do this Gauntlet. 100% doing this Gauntlet to get that ice out of the back.
Yeah, medium difficulty has definitely proven to be some of the trollier, more difficult seeds. And it actually, I always feel like the difficulty doesn't matter as much as the progression speed. So, and this is looking like at least a medium progression speed, if not slow. Why is Sasquatch knowing Ice Beam is there? I mean, must want these transitions, but I'm picking up that Ice Beam. Because you also don't know what's behind. Wreck Ship is a good find.
That's kind of a French vanilla transition there.
Just gonna go.
Gonna check Westlake and get supers. So this, this has been the tale of 2 seats on ammo now.
I mean, this could be D-Web saying this could be fast progression speed, and honestly, with where the suits are, it certainly could be.
Just stupid start.
Right?
Okay, so far she safely gets out of there. Come on, Sailor.
That makes perfect sense, actually, Ajdur. Difficulty is just the level of tech and logic, but doesn't correlate to how garbage a seed is to play through. I would say that from what we've seen in this tournament, I would agree with that.
Yep, confirmation that is the space laser there.
Oh gosh. I really hope Sailor finds an E-Tank pretty soon. I feel like she's going to go back to Crab Supers, and gosh, I hope she survives. Because she knows there's an E-Tank there.
The problem is where is she going now?
I think she's going to Crab Supers. She's going to tank this hit, go in there, and just...
Yeah, but she doesn't really... Does she...
I know. She's
got to kill that... She can't kill that crab. Yeah. Meanwhile, Sasquatch finds Kraid here. Ah, just misses that. A little bit early on that first shot. So Kraid is going to stand up here. And nice backup. Not really a big time loss there. Trade goes down. And not even worried about checking. Like, and I'm not shocked at this point. Already has charge. Not really worried about picking up any miners that might be back there.
Yeah, probably gonna want, like, I would want a beam for sure, but he already knows where Ice Beam is. The seed has been surprisingly friendly with super missiles, quite unlike the last seed that we saw our runners play. Gonna check out this Varia locked item, or this Varia tweak item is what I call it. This wreck ship E-tank. This item will be available, and probably gonna check the transition.
Yeah, I was gonna say might also check that wreck ship back end transition. I would here.
Yeah, you're all the way over here, and he knows that criteria is the other transition, so might as well get a peek. It is quite a long transition to check, but still. When are you going to be back, you know?
Well, I mean, we haven't seen Turian yet, am I right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, so that's obviously probably one of the most important things we're looking for is knowing where that location is. Does Sailor know the grav jump? Oh, looks like we do.
I don't know, does things. We maybe have seen Turian already. I have no idea. I have played so many of these heckin' seeds, and I've watched so many of these races over the last week. I don't know where anything is. I just want Sailor to get out of Meridia in one piece.
Seed bleed is a very real thing.
Seriously.
For runners and for comms, for sure. I know we found it last game, obviously, because we went and finished it, but I didn't think we had seen it this game. Just because we haven't really been able to do anything this game other than work on a green gate glitch for a half hour.
Definitely a pretty brutal start to a seed.
Yeah, so this gravity jump, if you haven't executed this, you have to get ready and kind of charge the jump. Where you have to go into the pause, and as you're going to the pause screen, hit and press that jump button, and then you have to hold it when you're coming out of it, which doesn't feel right the first time you do it, but then it works.
Yeah. Sasquatch not wanting to go lower Norfair, and honestly, with all the transitions that are left in Red Tower, there's probably going to be able to find the back door. Still picking up tanks. And so I guess I wonder why he's still picking up tanks. Interesting.
Well, and I would wait. I would wait on it. You've got Red Brain here that has you got a major here, and there's not that many checks. You're gonna see all the transitions. Oh, so Jestro's got the Turian location. It is New Bridge.
If I was Sasquatch, I think especially with Screw Attack and you have high jump boots and bombs. You got your worst room in the game item. I don't see any reason to not have gone lower Norfair. I don't know. I guess it's just me.
I don't know.
All right,
maybe
so Sailor finally made it back down here, getting her power bomb. So that's super awesome.
And should have more than enough life to get out of there safely this time.
I think Sasquatch just wanted to check and hope that he found a beam there before he went to lower Norfair.
Yep, going for it. And this will be a gravity jump. Much easier. I was going to say much easier with high jump. But
Yeah, he jumped a little too early.
Yes.
You want to jump like right. Yeah, it's still jumping a little too early. You're gonna have to do a wall jump if you jump that early. This can be a tricky gravity jump if you're not used to it.
Instead,
he's going to do the old GT Classic lava dive.
Even the fact that he's going for this shows that, you know, a good knowledge of the more difficult tricks. And gets it.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good job. A little wishy-washy there, but I'm going to expect Sasquatch to just barrel through all of Lower Norfair. And, you know, there's no reason to do a GT check here. You already know where Ice Beam is. And the only thing that could really help Sasquatch out is a good beam.
Right. We already know where ice is.
Yeah.
Finding plasma would be great, obviously.
Yeah. Speed would be good too, Jimmy, but speed is really not. Well, actually, come to think of it, unless we have Dragon down here, we still do need Batoon access. We can do a Crystal Flash. I don't know if Sasquatch knows that tech. But yeah, speed is not very useful in Lower Norfair. I would agree with D-Web.
I have a feeling that's very out of logic for this seed, though. Or for this difficulty, that Crystal Flash Clip would definitely not be required.
Oh, no, it's not required by any means. You know, but it just, you know, I'm going to kind of laugh if the transition for the back of Lower Norfair, if that's East Meridia and Sasquatch did not get the Ice Beam when he had the chance to get the Ice Beam, that would be a little trolly. I'm actually going to call it right now. Back of Lower Norfair, East Meridia. Let's go. Yeah, I'm with you, Idle. This is a really bad check without a save.
Ooh, oh, never mind. I forgot that he has a billion E-tanks.
Right.
And both suits. It's Sailor who has nothing and no E-tanks and has to be extremely careful in everything she's doing here.
Use missiles, Sailor. It's okay. Missiles are supers. Yeah, ice is in Gauntlet. 100% it's at Gauntlet. It's the back of Gauntlet. But I'm just going to sit here and just cross my fingers that East Meridia is going to be the back of Lower Norfair, so Sasquatch either has to Crystal Flash Clip or go all the way back. I know that sounds mean.
But just because kind of you should have went and got it before you do anything else.
Yeah, you know, also gives Sailor a little bit of a chance to, you know, make up some ground.
Both runners doing this again. Both runners with no majors left, going to check speed. Well, if you really want a seed rolled that's trolly, just have KJ roll it, because apparently everything he rolls is just trash.
Yeah, I don't know who rolled the seeds that I had to play in this tournament, but it definitely wasn't me. Idle rolled a really bad one for me one time. I'm never going to live that one down.
Mental note, neither KJ nor Idle will roll a seed for me. Got it.
Yeah, it worked out great for you, Idle. I'm proud of you.
I'm guessing that was a W for Idle.
Absolutely. All right, so we got a Vanilla Ridley here for Sasquatch. So we saw in the
turned up a little bit more, but
yeah, actually not doing too hot on ammo compared to when he was here before. He had a better beam combo. Gonna have to make sure he lands all these supers. I don't know if Sasquatch saved. I'm gonna say I think he did, but I think he's gonna have to do some P shots for this fight. I don't think 27 missiles is going to be enough to end this fight. For anybody that doesn't know, supers do double damage on Ridley. So you're doing 600 energy, 600 damage with every super, whereas the missiles do 300 damage. I think Ridley might be dead, though. Okay, Ridley is dead, but wow.
He had done the math, so he knew. Okay.
Yeah. He got kind of...
Yes, Sailor finally got an E-Tank.
Jeez. Sailor, I feel your pain. I've definitely had this kind of issue in seeds before. So Sasquatch does have enough. Well, yeah, charge beam. It's still going to be a crappy mother brain fight. It depends. I would be really surprised if Sasquatch doesn't go to get that ice beam. But I'm still kind of hoping. I'm still hoping East Meridia is in the back of Lower Norfair.
No ammo? Isn't that a 200 shot mother brain with just charge beam?
300.
300.
Yeah, okay, it's 200 in low ice.
Okay. Oh, that's right. The low ice mother brain fight is like by far the worst mother brain fight.
Well, except for low percent speed, yes.
Oh, that's right, because you don't even get ice beam.
Yeah, I'll do low percent ice. I am not doing low percent speed. I actually got to say, I think the low ice mother brain fight is pretty fun, actually. Scary, but fun.
Yeah, because how many tanks do you have for that fight?
3.
Oh, yeah, so you have no room for error.
Nope. I mean, you could take like a French fry, you know.
But definitely not onion rings or
no.
Ketchup beam.
I think my first low ice completion, I think I spent an hour dying at Mother Brain.
See, I'm from Chicago, and we eat our hot dogs with no ketchup, so we know all about avoiding ketchup.
I'm kind of getting a little nervous here with Sasquatch's energy. He does not have Crystal Flash, and I have no idea how much energy he's got in these tanks. No beams, and no save. And by the way, we all know it's going to be East Meridia on the other side of town.
He just runs with
he does have
abandon.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of MM2 Nest cartridge, to be honest.
Stop. See, falling into these spikes. Just a little bit more calm, please.
I know, he's going to be kind of safe with these key hunters, though. You know, he's got screw attack, but we're going to take a little bit of acid damage here. Oh, he's being a little more careful. A little more careful. Probably just realized how little energy he has. I know. Doing a spin jump in this kind of a situation is an actual elite skill in this game. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, we're up to 70 supers, which is that like 70 supers plus the, yeah, we're in go mode ammo with Zeb Skip.
This is all the supers the last seed didn't want to give them.
Exactly. Gets through there just fine with his 48 energy. 48 energy going through key hunters is very scary.
I badly wanted that to be East Meridia.
Oh, look at this though, because now we'll be able to just like we only haven't checked. Oh, still not going to go check the other items. Oh, that's right. We got Kraid right here.
Now, where was the why are you going Sasquatch? You don't need anything. There's 0 items, dude. Maybe he just wants to get power bombs. I don't know.
Maybe hoping for a tank, because this could be.
Oh, that's true. This could be Dre. Well, you can get an energy refill. There's
this could be Dre or Fantoon. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. But you can get an energy refill. It's really. I wonder if he knows that.
Look at that intended strat of the X-ray.
Hell yeah!
It's been so long since I've seen someone actually use it for what it's for in one of these races.
Sasquatch, use your. No, geez, he almost died on Mini Cray. Just shoot him with ammo.
I'm glad he's at least going to take this energy refill here.
I swear. Yeah, not only is it slow, but I thought he was going to completely break spin and just face Mini Crate. Of course, with both suits, it's not that big of a deal. I think Mini Crate does like 100 damage with no suits.
All right, so we got Fantoon here. Plenty of E for this. Plenty of missiles at 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
now,
this was double E that Sailor's gonna get, so she's finally gonna feel comfortable.
Ooh.
All right, nice little Doppler there.
Yeah, nice stutters there. Now I was gonna say, where's our criteria transition? Is it from Red Tower? Because pretty much that's what Sasquatch needs is Sasquatch needs East Meridia, needs to be able to get through Batoon. Really good stutter Dopplers, actually.
Yeah, getting really close. This is probably gonna. What this is gonna be a 3 round?
Nah, it's a 4.
Oh, this 4th round. Okay. 4.
Yeah. Still
okay.
decent Fantoon fight.
This is something that you watch the runners need to spend a lot of time on these fights, getting consistent and getting through each of the boss fights quickly. You can make or break so much time in those boss fights.
Yeah, agreed. I'm kind of wondering where East Meridia is. I don't think we have seen an East Meridia transition. We seen we haven't seen the back of. Well, yeah, we did see the back of Lower Norfair was Red Tower. Where in the heck is East Meridia? They both seen Aqueduct? Okay, I haven't seen Aqueduct. I haven't been paying attention. I don't pay any attention to these things. I just play this game. It makes more sense when I'm playing it. That's all I'm going to say. No, we don't have Gomo yet. Unless Sasquatch knows how to Crystal Flash Clip.
No, we're missing
ice or speed, but we know where ice is. Yeah, what D Webb said.
Yeah, we're just missing Batoon access. Yeah, and we do know the location of it. Like, ice
back
is the back of the gauntlet.
I still think it's just absolutely crazy. You can bomb jump up there. I just think it's absolutely crazy that he didn't go and get ice. Like, why? Like, what was the reason for that skip? You know, like, it's the easiest way to get into, like, well, he might have forgot by now. I just want to know why he didn't get ice when he was there.
Yeah, that's a question I'm going to want to ask. I'm going to want to ask both of them. Why the speed check with no items? Trying to think if there was something else I was potentially thinking from game 1 that I wanted to ask Sasquatch, but definitely going to want to ask both of them, like, at what point were you just ready to throw your controller at the beginning of this seed?
Oh man, I would have been, well, actually, nah, I would have gotten the green gate pretty quick. But still, Sass does know the Crystal Flash Clip. I mean, I love the Crystal Flash Clip. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't even think it's really that hard if you've practiced it. But if you haven't practiced it, it's a real pain in the you-know-what. So, but still, I think it's just crazy that he skipped over ice. Like, Sass, I think you're amazing. I think you're doing an awesome job, but I just don't get that. I don't understand why you just wouldn't go take the minute and a half to get Ice Beam.
Yeah, especially since you don't know what's on the front side. It might be, well, I mean, it's not a major, but I guess he doesn't really need much more ammo. But I think ice was worth the time.
Well, yeah, because right now that's what he's going to be. So here we got East Meridia right here. And if he doesn't find speed in a sand pit, I wonder if he's going to figure it out now that he doesn't have access. I think he's just figured it out. Like, he can't get there.
Yep, I think it's a lack of seed memory.
See, now Sailor's going to see it. And I think Sailor's going to go get her ice beam right now.
I 100% would. Go take that ship refill and save. There, she's got her bombs.
Yeah. But see, Sasquatch is not that far off because here we go right here. We got Screw Attack. Screw Attack is going to be no problem for Sasquatch getting through there.
So that was Crab Hole to Moat. So that's a super quick transition to get back.
Yeah, so I mean, he kind of lucked out by that location a little bit.
Did he remember that though? Like, I think, you know what? Because he saw that transition earlier. So I'm wondering.
It looked like once he realized he didn't have Batoon access, it looked like he knew exactly where to go.
Yeah. So I'm thinking he had that that location mapped, or like he had that transition at least written down somewhere or remembered it and was able to go, hey, I'm here and I actually have a quick trip back. I wonder if he maybe that's what he was thinking when he saw ice. I don't know. Again, that's definitely a question we're going to want to ask. And look how easy this is when you actually have the Screw Attack.
I almost wonder if he was planning on just hoping he ran into speed so he wouldn't have to do Gauntlet to get ice.
I mean, that may be the case. But I would certainly want to have it just to have that. Like, if for any reason, the time you save in the Metroid rooms is probably almost worth it.
Not sure what Sailor's hoping to find. Probably speed is my guess, because she knows where Ice Beam is.
Criteria was a 3, right? We know where. Or was a 4? No, yeah, it was something, because it gave us bombs. It has ice, so there's one other major. Okay.
Oh, poor Sailor. And Sasquatch has a 3-boss lead right now. Well, she does have up logic, though, Idle. She's got bombs. Maybe she's looking for space jump? Oh, okay. I think Idle forgot. Yeah, Idle forgot she had bombs. And I feel like she's going to do the Billy Mays check, too. Feels bad, man.
Have we seen Billy Mays in this?
No.
Did we know what the other major in Criteria was? Have we not seen it yet?
I don't think we've seen it yet.
Okay. So it's either up here at Billy Mays or it's Criteria Power Bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Speed Booster's up here, that'd be fine. That would help her a lot.
Oh yeah, Climb Supers.
Climb Supers as well. Yep.
Heck.
So it's Criteria PB or Climb Supers.
There's also, well, Climb Supers we're not going to be able to check without speed.
Right. Oh, there we go. Sasquatch gets that clip through.
Yeah, plenty of supers to crush Batoon.
My personal favorite is watching someone X Factor and then super him out of the industry. There we go. Pretty quick Potswoon fight there. 59 supers going into a Dragon fight. Feels good.
So many PBs available in this seed.
So this is vanilla Dragon.
Yeah, it's got to be. Of course. No grapple this time. We're going to have to do an ammo ballistic execution, but it's not like it's going to be that hard. So confirmed, I think, right? Climb supers is where the other major is. So that's probably a beam.
Criteria power bombs is the other option.
Oh, that's right. We haven't seen that either.
So we'll have to check when we see the scrolling screen at the end, which looks like Sasquatch is going to be on his way to fairly quickly.
Sailor didn't go, so she can't get into East Meridia either because she doesn't have ice or speed. She knows where Ice Beam is.
Yeah, neither. I don't know how you let an item like that go, knowing how important it is both for movement in some areas and for access.
Well, I wonder if Sailor maybe just doesn't know how to IBJ or doesn't know how to do those wall jumps to get in the gauntlet. Maybe she's looking for space jump. So, because again, like, it does seem like Sailor is a little bit inexperienced with the game. So a lot of props to her for playing the seed, joining the tournament. Game is hard, y'all. It's really hard.
Well, and you know, this is a thing. Like, we're love to get. Oh, hey, speaking of,
yeah, nice raid.
SpeedGaming won. SpeedGaming Mothership. Thank you for the raid. 147 joining us. This is the Choozo Randomizer Super Metroid race between Sasquatch and Sailor Nup. We are in race 2. Sasquatch took down the first race, has a pretty decent lead here, now has all bosses down, has a lot of ammo for Mother Brain's face. Meanwhile, Sailor Nup is moving through. Both runners had an extremely frustrating start. But we are here. As Sasquatch is going to have to execute this gravity jump to get out of here. Yeah, that's this seed. Okay, so this is supposed to be a medium difficulty race, and it's coming up pretty trolly for these runners. It's asking for a lot of things that are a lot harder strategies than typical. Like even to get early progression, it required a trick that's a frame perfect trick that both runners had to execute to move forward. Thankfully, they both did it eventually, but that wasn't until the 30-minute mark of the game. And even after that, it's been some difficult decisions to get through, but we are here. Both runners got through it. Sailor Nup is doing a heck of a job just persevering through this and continuing to fight. A lot of runners likely would have given up, but she has continued to fight all the way through.
This seed, so brutal too, because after they got through the that very difficult section, once they had, you know, their power bomb pack, they had their suits and all that, then the seed decided to say, hey, all that energy you would have liked earlier, here you go.
Right.
This game has just this game is so the game itself is sadistic, and we're all masochists for playing this darn thing.
The game is already hard on its own. Even, you know, when someone's first playing through, if you're not, like, the movement in this game can be very difficult. The, you know, simplistic things in this game aren't so simple. They're, you know, right now Sasquatch is making this movement look easy. None of this is easy. These wall jumps are very difficult.
Can I just say, I really hope Sailor finds Speed Booster in one of these sand pits.
I hope so too.
You know, honestly, if you play this game like on the, play this vanilla game on the settings, it is kind of free. You can farm wherever you want to farm, and the game gives you upgrades as you go. So if you're careful, it's more like the speed running aspect of it is what makes it so really friggin' hard. And then the randomizer is like, hey, this game's hard. You want to play it like even more difficult?
Asder with the troll.
Oh, heck. Poor
Nothing
Sailor.
there.
Gonna go check the other sand pit. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the ice beam to check Shack Tool. Doesn't have grapple. You know, it'd be the ultimate troll if grapple is in left sand pit and it sends Sailor for the other major. Well, no, Spazer's on Main Street. We just don't know where Speed is, pretty much.
I believe there is a emote for everything. All right, let there be Speed.
Just kind of hoping, just throw her a bone or something, you know.
Another
If you have spring ball. This is a tough jump without spring ball. If you're, you got a wall jump.
Close. Oh,
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, this does require the same kind of wall jump that
like an Alcatraz type deal.
Alcatraz, yep. Which that's something I made it a point when I first decided to try to do anything in this game was look at that. Use intended strats of the X-ray.
This
twice.
If I was Sailor, I would
both
be
players.
so angry at this game right now. I think everybody saw how I feel about this game in one seat. I think I'm the only person who's given the camera straight up a middle finger.
Sasquatch enters at the 121 mark, getting down here into Turian. It's going to be a little bit longer fight with ice charge. How many shots are we looking at? Well, never mind. He has 80 supers. Wow. Has that ice and still gets caught up by a Metroid. There we go. With that ice beam, it's much easier to just freeze those Metroids, take the shot.
Yeah, Prism Lizard mentioning that the quality of life, getting the full refill when you enter the Turian elevator in Area Rando. And the reason for that is because, you know, the ship could be so far out of the way from Turian that it would just make it you just kind of need it. So there you go.
Yeah, that's something if I ran a lot of Area Rando, I would probably get super comfortable with having that refill and would forget that in vanilla, which as you just mentioned, I'm like, yeah, wow, that's something I could see that becoming an issue.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different kind of randomizers nowadays that it can be pretty easy to forget a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, even now we've got the new Subversion, and there's already mods for that. There's the mods of the mods, and yeah, this game is quite wide open on all the things you could do.
So Sasquatch about to go refill up his energy. I mean, at this point, I would just, well, he's got reserves. I was about to say take a crystal flash, but just go refill his energy, muscle through all the doors.
No need to missile refill. You have plenty of those. 45 and 80. We're kind of good there. Oh, nice pause buffer on the energy refill.
Yeah, kind of a fun thing to do. I wonder if runners used to do that for like in-game time strats.
That's something that I from the Metroid Impossible runs, the runners are, or Kaizo, one of those two runners are required to do that in some of the areas. Remember watching Oats?
Yeah, for some of those hell runs.
Yeah, watching Oats and Goats do that, where you literally have to, or you will die and not make it. Here we go. Going for the Zeb skip. We have ice this time, and the room is being difficult.
Yeah, so people that don't know how to get the Zeb skip without wave beam, you have to do a crouch up shot. I guess you don't. I guess you don't need a crouch. I always thought you had to crouch and do it, but you could do an up shot there, and Sasquatch is through. He's gonna have to mind his energy a little bit. I don't think he took a save. Should be pretty safe with this amount of health for Mother Brain.
Yeah, that's a lot of tanks.
Yeah, now he's got. I would freeze those Rinkas because you can buy a whole lot more time on Mother Brain 1 if you freeze and kill the Rinkas. They respawn far slower.
Yeah, it gives you a ton more time, but through there pretty quick with 70 supers. This will be a quick fight. Okay.
Yeah, can miss a lot. 60 supers to end Mother Brain. Not even caring about the damage, just firing Kojak
right in her face. Like, let's go.
It looks like Sasquatch wants to be freaking done playing this game.
Wouldn't you, after that start, just want to be like, I'm done with you. I hate you. I'm ready to never deal with you again.
Yeah, I've definitely had a couple seeds like that. Oh my god, I think he's just damaging down with ketchup at this point.
He was. He knew that he knew he was going to only see that one catch-up beam. And it's like, yep, forget it.
So Sasquatch looking like he's going to come away with a second game. I feel bad for Sailor. We haven't even gotten to see a boss yet on Sailor's side. This was kind of a brutal seed for Sailor, but didn't give up. Kind of went through the entire seed the best she could, and I'd say did an admirable job. I mean, when I was a beginner, it would take me over 2 hours to finish some seeds.
This is kind of what it this is kind of what it takes to learn how to get through things like this, though, is that you have to go through some suffering before you get the knowledge.
Oh yeah, I want to know where this speed booster was.
Probably criteria power bombs.
It could have been. I mean, it looks like we still have one outstanding item in Green Print, although I can't think of what it is. Yeah, it could be GT. Very possible. Screw was Mission Impossible. Okay.
And there is Samus getting that rainbow beam and just gonna unload on Mother Brain here. Starts off with a meatball, makes a little bit more difficult here initially. Did we ever even see what was in Red Bryn?
I don't
know if we did.
I mean, Jestro says no, and Jestro is the best tracker in the business, so no offense to anybody else. That's just my opinion.
Hey, I've done it. I've tracked. I'm definitely not on Jestro's level. Spring ball.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't think we had seen that. Okay, 5 minute and 45 second timer here. Come on, I'm even ragging on myself, D-Web. In all seriousness, trackers are seriously the MVP of these randomizer races. They are so important to make it happen. Destro is definitely one of the best. Definitely knows what's going on, is ready for all those resets, which let me tell you, in these races where when a runner resets and goes back like maybe 10, 15 minutes of play at times, you have to know what they had back at that save point, and that requires some work. And for me, I always did screenshots on their saves just so I'd be ready for it, because the last thing you want to do is have no idea what their item loadout is back at a save point.
I don't know how long this escape is going to take Sasquatch, but I almost hope Sailor gets to kill this boss. I don't even remember what boss was that great.
I believe this was Fantoon.
Just please tell me it's not Ridley.
It's not Ridley.
Ridley was vanilla, right?
Ridley was vanilla.
Let's see if Sasquatch can get up Red Tower here. These, I mean, you can screw these rippers, but these Hyper Beam will not get these rippers.
Yep, one of the few things the rippers won't, the Hyper Beam won't take down. They just become an annoyance here. Come on, come on, come on, Sailor, get Fantoon dead before Sasquatch finishes this. Get at least one boss in. All right, Sasquatch has found criteria. Well, Fantoon is down in time as Sasquatch hits that Metroid, finishes up this race with an official race time GG of 1:31.49. Sailor Nep does throw down the forfeit. What a great race tonight between these two runners. It's been kind of rough. Nep is not going to be joining us, but Sasquatch hopefully will be joining us so we can talk to him about this.
Yeah, really, I don't have much to ask Sasquatch except for, like, you know, why did you pass on Ice Beam?
The Ice Beam, the checking speed.
Yeah.
With no majors left. Why he decided to go back and get that charge beam, or why he decided to go back and not continue on through a criteria with 5 items and instead go back for the 1 item.
Was it variable progression? What was the progression? I didn't see it.
Sorry, I was chatting quickly with in the race room chat, just trying to get Sasquatch in. So I didn't miss that progression. Variable progression. Okay.
I want to see where this damn speed booster was.
Criteria power bombs.
You called it, Vince.
I called it. Well, we are joined in the booth by Sasquatch GG. Wow, what a terrible last seed.
If I read correctly. So if you guys see the credits, double check for me.
Oh yeah, we're looking at it right now. Sasquatch, I gotta ask you. Oh yeah, it was PB criteria. Why did you skip over Ice Beam in Gauntlet? Were you hoping that you would run into speed later? Or because you had to go all the way back through Gauntlet to get Ice Beam once you realized you didn't have Batoon access?
Yeah, I think I saw Ice Beam, so I was like, okay, I probably want to grab that. But I wanted to check the transition first. Saw it was wreck ship, did the boss, and then went out the back, and then away. I don't know. I probably would have been beneficial to pick it up right then and there.
Yeah, both of you actually chose to skip it, and obviously when you started climbing up and were headed towards the Lots Moon room, you were like, wait, and then immediately
wait a minute.
Yeah, turn right back around. Thankfully, it was a pretty
I was
quick
hoping you were
transition.
just gonna farm for a CF flash. Or a CF clip.
Yeah, you know, I'm capable of doing it, but I don't know if I want to do that in a race, especially if I've seen ice.
Yeah, probably much quicker to go back and get it than to attempt it. You know, I've covered you in a couple of the races. I gotta say, there's a lot of movement we're seeing. You know, I was talking with Kevin about this earlier. A lot of movement we're seeing from you, where we're seeing someone who's gonna start to become one of those major players in the randomizer races soon. We're seeing that you know a lot of tech and a lot of good things, and looking forward to seeing you do more of these tournaments in the future.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I was really impressed with a lot of the stuff you did in all of these. So really, really great to see you joining this tournament. I wish you a lot of luck in the future. How do you feel you're going to prepare for your next race?
It's a good question, because this puts me up against Dirksu, who's number 5 seed right now. I mean, with Rando, there's, you know, always a chance, you know, I'm going to find something that, you know, they don't and have the upper hand, but also I feel like it's going to be a tough matchup. I've seen some of Dirksu's races, very good Super Metroid player.
What you're saying though is definitely the case. The choices and the routing can make all the difference in some of these. Like even last night, I saw 2 runners who went. You know, well, I've seen races in this series where players chose wildly diverse routes, but still got to Turian within 2 minutes of each other. So you know, it depends on the item loadout you find and the direction you go and the choices you make, but it can be a real equalizer. If you find, you know, maybe you find speed way before your opponent does, or you find charge, and that makes all of your ammo decisions much easier going through the game.
Yeah. Speaking of charge in this particular seed, logically required for that Crocomire, but after that, otherwise useless.
Oh yeah. That Croc area, the fact that it required the green gate glitch for progression, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah, because the boots were the logical progression for that gravity.
Which that was something we saw that was like, does he know this D boost? Yeah, he does, and he gets it. That was pretty impressive. That was like, that's one that I've seen people make that trip with ice and be able to get that, I think it's one of the first times I've seen in a race someone do that deboost just naturally like that.
And first try too. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, pretty much. Once I got the bugs up there. I think that's one thing I've done, just as a kind of a, I guess I have done any percent, but as a more casual rando player, I very much enjoy learning tech. So, you know, those little niche tricks like that are fun to pull off.
Yeah, like getting the early access to watering hole like you did, knowing that tight jump. Same for the Main Street E-tank that you picked up. Well, Sasquatch, any last thoughts?
I don't remember where Wave was, but Vanilla Plasma was fun to see. Definitely wasn't gonna get it by the time I got that far into the seed, but beams were definitely rude on this one.
Yeah, the only other one we saw Spazer was at Main Street. I definitely don't remember where Wave was.
Yeah.
Wave was at Screw. Thank you, Jestro. Well, nobody was getting that.
Yeah, that also not a great location.
No way. But anyway, Sasquatch, I think you put on a really great show over the last 2 races. Really exciting to watch you run. I think you're going to be a really great rando runner in the future if you stick with it. I'm very, very proud and happy to have you here in the Super Metroid rando community. So, you know, thanks for being in the tournament. We definitely look forward to seeing you in your future runs.
Thank you.
And before we go, definitely want to throw out, Sailor Nep for her perseverance. And not, that beginning was brutal, and no one would have blamed any runner for just saying, forget this. So please give, as Kev drops this in, please give these runners a follow. And if you feel so inclined, give myself or Kevnastics or the MVP tracker, that is Jestro, a follow. We would all appreciate it. I think that's, if I'm right, Kev, that's their last race for a little bit, right?
I feel like there's a race tomorrow. Let's go check the schedule.
There's a race that just popped up for Monday. We've got Captain Stack versus Soberlight. So they've got all 3 of theirs. Captain Stack is someone else who does a lot of tracking as well. So check out that race Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then after that, it's going to be a little bit of time. We've just got some people that have to figure out their schedules, but at the very least, that's the next one we definitely have on the schedule for this Choozo Randomizer. That one is also a medium difficulty, so we'll see how that turns out for the runners. So
shoot, they might change it after watching this one.
I wouldn't blame them. Medium difficulty tends to turn into much harder than even hard difficulty, but I don't know why. But anyway,
I don't feel it's just the difficulty. Definitely when you throw full rando into the mix, things can get pretty weird routing wise.
Yeah, and you guys did everything random that you possibly could. So, but and Idles is saying people are figuring out their schedule after Christmas, which as we're going to the holidays, everyone have a great holiday for however you celebrate. So we got a race tomorrow, got a race on Monday. Might have other races pop up, so keep checking that schedule, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the future. Kev, do you have any last thoughts before we roll out?
It's been really great to call these races with you, Vincent. I've definitely heard you call a lot of races, and I was definitely wanted to take the chance to jump on comms with you, and what a great pair of races we got to see tonight. So nothing else for me except thank you everybody out there, and thank you Vincent, and thanks Idle for organizing this tournament, and I will see you all next mission.
All right, awesome. You covered the only thing I was going to mention is making sure that we throw those props to Idle for going through this. Also thank you to the SpeedGaming community for having these channels for us to be able to do these broadcasts. We really appreciate it from them. Everyone have a great holiday. Enjoy the next couple days, and hopefully we'll see you on Monday. And until then, we will see you next mission.